what's going on, Tip? Man, these motherfuckers done sifted my gas out, bro. These motherfuckers is ill. Hey, what's going on, ma? Police got motherfuckers sifting my gas out now. I knew something was up yesterday when I woke up and I started trying to go to the gas stations and they started overloading the gas station. See, look, there's a cop parked in the gas station and shit. Now I'm be harassed by the police department. I think they did something else too, because my car's, the van is hella loud now. Nah, it's gas. It's just like the nozzle is way down from what it was. It was like that yesterday too. I just got gas, and the nozzle, the nozzle mysteriously when I woke up was fucking on E. And when I go to the gas stations and shit, they they flock the gas stations and shit. You'll see. It's gonna be hell of them. Either that or they tell the person at the place, just to lag and shit. And do weird shit while I'm fucking trying to get gas and shit. Act like they're busy and shit. And then when they're done acting like they're busy, there's gonna be a long ass line. What was it? Last night, I guess, this morning, I guess you could say. Like, it took me 30, 40 minutes just to get gas because all their fucking bullshit games. Ain't no video on them. Taking my gas now. Trust me, if I would have had enough, if I caught him in the act, if I would have caught him in the act, there wouldn't be no video. Oh. Can you see it? My bad, it was in the dark. Or, the thing was covering it. My bad. Nah, they just do it to fuck me off. Make me have to go to the gas station and they can play their fucking bullshit games. One headlight coming up behind me. Oh, that's a motorcycle. Motorcycle. Look how many people is at 7-Eleven, man. Nobody ever goes there like that, man. Now watch this. That's alright, they're gonna get it, man. I'm gonna get it. Stealing people's gas for the police. Or not for the police, well, under police instruction. Do anything you want. anything you want to him. He's not a citizen. You can fucking run all over. Excuse me. That's why motherfuckers is getting killed left and right. That's why they dying left and right. And the police are fucking, their hands are washed free from anything. Any wrongdoing, the police is, you get killed, it's not the police's fault. You get hurt, not the police's fault. You kill somebody in public, not the police's fault. They just send you on the missions. You actually complete the missions. See, they're a little all black wearing fucking piece of shit motherfuckers. Look at this bullshit. All this shit, and they're the ones causing all this trouble. They cause all this trouble and then get to go there to save the fucking day and shit. That's crazy, man. I don't get it. I don't get how people are just letting this shit ride. Watch this motherfucker. Thought he's not here. He's not in the window. Let's see. See how long it takes before everybody starts cruising up here. Oh, here we got one. Got another one. See how they all just start mingling up here as soon as I get here? Shit. All of a sudden, as soon as I get here, they pop up out of nowhere, you guys. And then the guy doesn't fucking, not at the window. It always happens like that. See how they creep around my van and shit? All under police instruction. Oh, see, now he just comes out and acts like he's fucking doing the shit. He just stepped out the fucking store doing this fucking bullshit. There we go. They're creeping up with the brights. That's the handler right there. See how it's just going out? leaving the gas station, comes in and leaves. This is the license plate of that motherfucker. This is their fucking game that they like playing. Yeah, this is like one of the motherfuckers right there playing these fucking games. Right there, playing games, holding up at the red light. Why you holding up, officer? Why you holding up at the green light, officer? Look at this shit. They're everywhere, just creeping all over the place for the police. Go ask the police they sent you. See how they just come in and leave? They don't even get gas. They're just letting their fucking perps know that they got their back. They just ride through the gas station and leave. Tell their perps to do whatever it is. You guys are my fucking witness, man. All this fucking shit. You feel me? Police got my. Well, you guys didn't see him actually take the gas out my vehicle, but I predicted everything that was gonna happen before it even happened. How the dude was gonna take hella long, and then they were gonna send a bunch of fucking weirdos over here to creep around my van. See, look at that shit. Fucking piece of shit cop. And then they sent all these weirdos dressed in all black to creep around my vehicle. Now, I gotta kind of be uncomfortable while I film these motherfuckers. Oh, man. Notice the all black. How long you been working for the police, sir? Oh, you don't want to say? The people on YouTube want to know. You're being streamed live.
You ain't got nothing to do.
You're being streamed live.
You ain't got
Your
nothing
fault.
to do.
Oh, your outfit's the same as everybody else going around harassing people, stealing gas out of people's vehicles and shit for the police. Yeah, I know it's funny. But you being streamed, you guys making people commit suicide and all types of shit out here, man.
San Jose.
Yeah, San Jose. Bunch of fucking rats that work for the police and wear all black at night and harass people. But you're going on YouTube anyway, so get ready to start signing some autographs. You're gonna be famous. You're gonna be famous, my friend. People don't want to keep dying out here, man. Behind a bunch of fucking rats.
Soups, two Pepsis, two soups.
Motherfuckers can't do their own jail time, so they go around harassing people for the police.
And, some bubble gum and Altoids. Altoids. Bubble gum and Altoids.
Looking for his handler. Stuck in a cookie. I'm not gonna do nothing, I'm just filming. So you keep looking over there. Somebody. These motherfuckers are so fucking predictable. Up, we got another one. Let me get it. Get to the back. I don't want no problems, man. I'm just trying to keep from getting hit by the rats, man. They're fucking with me tough.
I say. Yeah. Hey, it's your boy, I borrowed $2.
I ain't got no money. I'm so broke.
Let me borrow $1.
You see on top of that van?
Yeah.
I dig in garbage cans, man.
I mean, that's how it goes.
You got that $1,000 chain around your neck, and you asking me for $1.
Yeah.
Can't big big Pepsis.
Everything I fucking predicted is going on right here, you guys.
Huh?
No, everything I predicted. No, I'm filming live on YouTube.
Oh, what you filming?
It's a vlog. It's a video. I'm letting everybody know everything I predicted is coming true. Predicted it'd be a motherfucker at the window for about 20-30 minutes, and the next one another 20-30 minutes probably. Police in San Jose, California. It used to be Shark City, but now it's just Narc City.
Yeah.
1910. 1910. Can you get it back? Back? No, I didn't get one. Got the balls on, man.
Oh, okay. Let me see.
I got it.
How's it going? Can I get a water and a Gatorade, please? The yellow one.
Isn't gas expensive there? Yeah, it's pretty expensive, but shit, this is the only place you can come where, you know, you're gonna get the least of the fucking bullshit here. And then you can kind of watch everybody. It's different. It's different than the other shit. Um, yeah.
Thank you. I didn't buy dollars,
A squirt and then gas. Hold on, y'all. I'll read the comments. Let me pump this gas real quick. To all the SJPDs, confidential informants, you can call the dogs off. I'm not doing anything illegal. I know you can't wait to tell on somebody, but I'm not doing nothing illegal. There's nothing to tell on. You can stop following me. Oh, shit. Okay, let's see. Cameras, okay, it should be back. Much love, T.I. It's back at you, brother. That long for a Gatorade and water, he gonna drink it. Man, yeah, it's all bullshit, bro. All this shit is bullshit. What they do is they sift the gas out, and you know I come and they fucking, you know, all this shit is set up by the police. Oh, you never seen that before? Yeah, they got, after a certain time, they got the window and shit. A drink through. We running a billboard. Oh yeah, I've been doing that all fucking week. Fucking putting shit up, running billboards, or I guess you could call it that. Dealing with the these fuckers. They did something to my van too, man. That's why they're over there fucking acting like something's wrong with their shit. I don't know what they did to it, but it was sounding kind of loud. All these fucking informants, man. Not even the right kind of informants. These are lying informants. And did you just use the speakerphone? Yeah. Tell off the informants. Yeah, not really tell them off. Just let them know I wasn't doing it. I'm not doing nothing illegal. There's no reason you have to keep following me. They think they're doing it. A lot of them think they're doing it in secret and shit. The handlers think nobody notices them. They send all the dummies out to do the dumb shit and drive in their cars. And like when you confront one of these perks, the handler or whoever they have out there will come run up and act like he's on your side. Oh, what did he do to you, man? You want me to call the police? All that fucking weird shit when they're the ones that sent them to you. I'm waiting on to see what happens to the van. So far they let air out the gas. So far they let air out the tire and sifted my fucking gas. Criminals. SJPD is full of criminals, ladies and gentlemen. All black wearing perp. Bad, you guys. I'm not gonna be able to look at the comments too much because I'm recycling and shit. This is more so for you guys, so you guys can collaborate or whatever. Oh, see, this is a spot right here. They got it. They're trying to block it off. They think they're blocking it off. Very nice. Just noticed the car and the thing. That's why I usually park to go get the recycle. But they're blocking it off. Block it off, then they have their little perks. Fucking goes another spot. Yeah, man, people be wondering why the fucking VTA people kill people or kill people. It's right here, man. People get tired of that bullshit. All these people, man, I ain't even gonna say it, but my head like bandit. Van just like mine. This is all fun and games to them. They can't wait for someone to die so they can fucking go set up their fucking caution tape and congregate and enjoy their handiwork. Let's see. Yeah. You have nothing better to do. And see, they try and placate you when you tell them that you know the police, that you know they're doing this for the fucking police. It's only obvious, but you know they try and placate you anyways to try and make it downplay it and shit. Yeah, I'm really a cop. Yeah, I'm really working for the police. That type of shit. These police will get you killed and do not give a fuck about it. They do not care. They will be free of all wrongdoings. Wow. Cops out 24/7. Yeah, they ain't doing nothing but causing trouble, causing all this fucking bullshit. Causing all this bullshit. If you're thinking about moving to San Jose, there's a good chance, pretty good chance you'll be going through this shit sometime soon. If you move to San Jose, you definitely can't trust no one. No one. Especially the people you think you can trust. All black, all black, all black. You know it's all black. All black wearing rats. Out here. They're out here, ladies and gentlemen. All these people you see wearing black are the rabble rousers. They have one purpose and one purpose only. The fuck is that? A dog? That's to drive a perp crazy. I mean, a target crazy. That's their only purpose in life. Definitely their only purpose in San Jose, California. Notice the light's green, this motherfucker pulls out. These are the types of games they play. Notice this fucking perp all in black on the scooter, on the sidewalk. These are your fucking piece of shit motherfuckers. Running through red lights to get away. Look at that. Running through red lights to get away, y'all. That's a perp. That's what you call a perp. Run when they don't want you to get their license plate, they'll run through red lights. That's a perp. Why people are dying. For those who don't know, this is why people are dying. SJPD is having people fucking, you know, making people look behind me right now with the fucking flashing me with the light. What? Piece of shit. Local police officer is a piece of shit. You live in San Jose. Local police is shit. And you Priuses and shit. And they got some sports utility vehicles. But them Priuses and them fucking Jeeps, they love the fucking Jeeps and the Priuses. Yeah, everybody you see out here is pretty much on that shit right now. On that Target and that Target, the perks. If you have an IRB, it's possible someone from your IRB is a cop. IRB, what's that? I never heard of IRB. A lot of these people a lot of them are police and the children of fucking police. Like, a lot of them are family members of the police and shit. Like, sometimes you'll, like, if you look at their license plate, it just says the year of the car and all that shit, but it won't have, like, their personal details like everybody else's does. Address and all that fucking shit. Yeah, a lot of these are police family. They be trying to blend in too, like, act real. They be trying to act like real fucking innocent, if you will. I'm not perping you. I'm not stalking you. You have nothing better to do you? Don't you have something better? Do you have something better to do, motherfucker? You the one chasing me all around town. Setting up their bullshit. This is your police department, ladies and gentlemen, full of crooks. The real criminals wear a badge. The real criminals are behind the badge. The real murderers, the puppeteers of murder. See how they like to park with their fucking hoods up? As if to say, we did that. More people are gonna die in San Jose if this fucking new chief of police lets this shit keep happening. Which he doesn't care, because he killed somebody when he was in his rookie years. He killed an unarmed man, so you don't care about this shit. He's probably in charge of conducting this shit. Right there in front of me. Fucking demons, I swear they're demons, man, these fucking police. They're fucking demons. Yeah, they're demons. Oh yeah, yeah, with the IRB. Watch out for the fire, the fire truck. Oh, they're out. They're out. They'll do that shit. They usually come like when I get next to their fire station house or whatever. They'll come out. You need to catch more booty bandits, bro. Hell no. If I don't ever see a booty bandit again, it'd be too soon, man. Oh, uh, what? Oh shit! They just zapped the comments off. I can't see shit, bro. What the fuck? It was one of those cars that just passed, man. It had to be. Damn, I can't get him. Let me see. Shit. That's crazy. As soon as I park to read your guys' comments, they get zapped off. They do not. They do not want shit going on, man. I hate these motherfuckers. Oh no, that ain't gonna happen. That can't work. Got a perp. Got a perp coming up. Or no, that's just a lady taking a nice bike ride at night. We'll give her the benefit of the doubt. Which is bullshit. Yep, a lot of people got faith in our police department, man. A lot of people got faith in it. Misplaced faith. Especially when you got faith in the San Jose Police Department. That shit is really misplaced faith. things in the world that the police could be doing. Finding missing children, finding missing, I get fucking Amber Alert. Amber Alert. What is that shit called where they fucking interrupt your fucking phone shit and they fucking Amber Alert. It's an Amber Alert. I get fucking bullshit Amber Alerts about people coming up missing and last seen in a gray sedan type fucking bullshit. And you mean to tell me instead of finding whoever that is on your Amber Alert, you want to fucking make people hurt people or kill people or kill themselves? So when you ask me, do we need to defund the police? At first, I didn't think so. But being that there are more bad cops than there are good cops, fuck yeah. The motherfuckers need to be defunded. They're not even working anyways. They're having fucking regular citizens do their job. The job they used to have going around and harassing people and fucking all that shit. They just have the citizens do it now. And the same fucking citizens that complained about it before, especially the sellouts, the black piece of shit perp motherfuckers, all the same motherfuckers screaming about Black Lives Matter and all this fucking bullshit. Oh man, yep. Oh, the same motherfuckers complaining about the shit, same motherfuckers participating in it. They only complain about it when it hits home though. If they're allowed to do it, if they're allowed to go around and harass people like the police, they used to harass them, they feel on top of the world. Seeing more and more sellouts, more and more sellouts as my years pass, man. Motherfuckers just basically raising their hand like, up here we go with this shit again. It's a man or a woman, or a woman that looks like a man, or a man that looks like a woman, looks like a man that looks like a woman. That's what it was. And then we got his pimp right here. I guess that's his pimp. Oh man. Fucking snatch my comment. Man. These people. Hopefully I can see them. Hopefully I can see the comments and shit after the video is up. So, yeah, for anybody that doesn't know what this program is, just know one thing. The VTA shooter who killed those people and committed suicide, the other man that committed suicide, Myron May, Myrronmay, another victim of this, and countless other people. And people are just gonna keep dying. People are gonna keep dying left and right. And your local police department that is conducting everything and making this shit work, they're gonna be there to save the day. And you know what you guys are gonna do? You're gonna be like, yeah, we need more cops. And you're gonna flood up their fucking donation bullshit when they call you. Call your phone fucking asking for donations for the fire department and the police department. Enjoy your fucking donations. You get front row seat right here so you can see where your money's going. Where your fucking donations are going to help these fire department people and help these fucking police. Yep, your donations got 8 people murdered. Which, I mean, they played a part in it. So, it's not just your donations, but your donations help these motherfuckers to reach that next level after life. Made 2 men commit suicide out here in San Jose. It was way more mass shootings and shit out here. I remember when I was first targeted, when I was first going through it, like, people were fucking jumping off buildings and shit. Like, somebody jumped off a tall-ass high-rise building. It was called, I don't even know if that shit's still out here. It used to be called the Night Rider. Somebody jumped off that motherfucker. It was a parking garage, too. Somebody dove off that motherfucker like he was swimming and shit. Somebody dove off that like... This is the type of shit we get, man. This is the type of shit we get. Murder after murder, after suicide, after murder. And then they're so quick to tell you, oh, if you're feeling in a crisis, if you feel like you want to commit suicide, call this hotline. The fuck am I gonna call the hotline so you can call me crazy? So you can side with the police and throw me in a deeper fucking, darker fucking mind state to commit suicide, to actually perform the act. Like you want to push me off the ledge because you're not doing anything but telling me am I on drugs, or asking me if I've been, you know, medically fucking evaluated. Meanwhile, these motherfuckers are set loose to fucking harass and hound and intimidate and all that shit. You mean to tell me they don't deserve what they get? You know, you could die for stealing somebody's property. Fucking get caught at the wrong fucking house trying to steal a car or something, you can fucking die. And the shit that they're stealing from us, material free, all organic, you know, they still are material too, but you know, the shit they do to us is much, 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 much worse than any piece of material, whether car, house, anything they could steal. The damage they do to us mentally and fucking, it's unbelievable. You know, most TIs would give up their whole fucking, most TIs would give up everything they fucking own for this shit to stop happening. You know, know, so that tells you how important the material is. Like, the material don't have shit to do with nothing. It's the bullshit they put on you, your living being. It's like they're turning us into suitcases and shit and throwing all their fucking bullshit, stuffing all their bullshit in the suitcase. Riding by fucking in there. You know, earlier I was cleaning out the van, fucking with the dogs and shit. And it's like they knew exactly when I got out the van. Cause as soon as I got out the van, a fucking GMC, I think they be, well, I know they be looking at us through the phone and shit. And then, you know, I be fucking around talking to the dogs. I was like, you wearing bathroom? You gotta use the bathroom and shit. So they listen to all that shit. They be parked all up at this. Like right now, somebody's parked up the street right now waiting for me to leave. And when I leave, they'll try and act like they're real slick and follow me. And then get on their fucking walkie-talkie. Or whatever it is they got and fucking all their fucking ghouls and fucking demons start fucking following you and fucking blowing your head out the water. With bullshit. Excuse me, that's legitimate, you guys. But I say it. Oh yeah. There was it was like 3 of them, and they're all black SUVs. I thought it was the same one at first, but it was different people. I looked at the people, it was different people. I think they were cops, but they could have just been like some fucking citizens on some weird shit. Probably even getting out the fucking truck and fucking switching drivers and shit to trip me out. Like, weird ass fucking piece of shit motherfuckers, man. But we get through this shit. Every day is a struggle, but we get through it. We get through it. Every day we don't kill somebody. Every day we don't kill ourselves. Every day the police haven't been able to succeed in us doing any of that. It's a pretty damn good day. Yeah. It's like being a cop is almost like video game. Like you're done with your video game, like you've evolved to the next level. You're like a next level killer. Now you can you've trained. You've done all the real training, so we'll put you through this bullshit boot camp. We've already taught you how to kill and fucking blow people's heads off and fucking throw grenades at fucking tanks and shit virtually on video games. And now you can fucking get to the next level. Now you can get organic people. You can shoot people and fucking get away with it. And because this isn't the last stop. We're training you for something much, 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 much more bigger than this. police officers, just the second stage. We need you when martial law kicks in. We need people who don't care about their country. We need people who are willing to turn their backs on their own and fucking throw them in concentration camps and shit. That's what we need. We need people with that kind of mind state. And that's the mind state a lot of these police have. They will throw their mother, they will throw their mother in a fucking concentration camp just to please fucking Uncle Sam. Feel like they're a part of the crew. Feel like they're doing something for America when they're really just stripping America apart. Stripping America apart from limb to limb. Statues of fallen angels all over the fucking place. Damn near every fucking statue, great statue, is a fucking fallen angel. Whatever, the Statue of Liberty included. Fallen angels all over the fucking planet in statue. It's an evil planet, man. It's an evil, well, the planet ain't so evil, it's just the people in it. People on the planet. Fuck, man, I can't see none of you guys' comments. It's not even fucking. It's like it's frozen. It's not frozen, but it's like it's frozen. Like I see the white line that holds your comments. Last time they took everything, but I see the white line. It's just going up. I can tell you guys are conversating amongst each other. I just can't see the words. That's what it was for anyways. It's not like they're doing anything really. I mean, it would be cool to answer your questions and shit, but that was the whole idea anyways, is to fucking just put it on live. Let you guys see what's going on as far as getting to communicate. Yep, they love those fucking Priuses and those fucking hatchback Honda fucking space age hatchbacks. They also like to use cars with slits for headlights and shit. Like the headlights literally look like fucking eyes and shit. Like some fucking evil eyes. That shit's real. Well, it's not. I mean, to the right person, it would be, real fucking intimidating. The looks of the lights on those cars when they fucking park behind you, they'll park real slow. And it's legitimate. They're fucking. They get behind you real slow and start creeping up on you, and their fucking headlights are like fucking slits, eye slits and shit. They look real fucking evil. If a car could look evil, that would be an evil looking car. was crazy. At first, I was thinking. I remember everybody used to say we were in debt with China. Like everybody said, we owe China so much money. America owes China so much fucking money and shit. And like in the beginning of my targeting, I was getting a lot. I still get a lot of Asians, but fucking, I was getting a super, and they looked like they were like college students and shit. Like it was more like college students and fucking businessmen type shit. And I was thinking like our government made a deal. Look at the one tell like I was thinking like our government made a deal with China that they could fucking, harass American citizens and do whatever study, like use us for their studies and shit. Like I was thinking hella shit in the beginning. I don't know if you guys can see that shit. That's a one tail light though. Stoplight. I was on that shit for a long time too. I was thinking that shit for a long time. Our fucking government done went in cahoots with China and fucking sold us out. But, that shit's everywhere, so I'm pretty sure China doesn't owe everybody. I mean, everybody doesn't owe China money. Try to get these comments for shit. All the rats are out right now. This is why I like recycling at night. I mean, I would do it in the daytime and shit. Like, I would do it as long as I could fucking stay. Like, I would fucking go around the clock if I could stay awake that long. But in the fucking daytime, man, it's just so much fucking, you have to separate the real from the fake, and that shit that's too much of a mind fucking boggle. Right now, 2 o'clock in the morning, ain't too many fucking people out here that ain't causing trouble. Like, people are fucking, normal fucking people that don't have nothing to do with this program are in the bed sleep right now. Normal junkies are somewhere in the fucking alley or behind some fucking, abandoned house smoking the shit out there, crack, meth, or whatever it is they smoke. So they're not running around the streets. They're too afraid of being caught by the police and shit. They're paranoid right now. There's nothing going on. The drug dealers, all the drug dealers are gone pretty much. All the drug dealers that aren't working for the police are fucking pretty much locked up, or they know better than to come out here. It ain't like it used to be. Hell no, everybody's turned rat. Half the drug dealers that got caught are working for this fucking program now. Like, so, shit, man, But yeah, that's why I choose these hours. Somebody had asked me why I don't recycle in the daytime. And this is why. It's much easier to fucking keep a visual on these motherfuckers. Yeah. tired. Well, in a month's time, I'll just say, in a month's time, we're on tire number 2. We're on tire number 2. They're working on tire number 2. My driver's side tire. First it was the other side. Now they're working on my front driver's side. I swear if I catch one, I'm gonna fucking chop his fucking hands off. And I'm gonna call the police. And I'm gonna tell them to come pick up their handiwork. You know, you just come get what you wash that shit off your hands. It's your fault, officer. And I'm telling the general public this ahead of time. For those of you that tune in that don't know anything about this program, for those of you who have read the sign on the side of my van, I'm letting you guys know ahead of time I'm not committing suicide and I'm not killing nobody. But if I catch somebody in the act of fucking with my shit, I know the police sent them. I know they're not gonna help me. The person probably isn't even gonna be prosecuted. So, you know, I gotta protect my property and shit. I'm not doing nothing out here illegal. They're stepping on my constitution. All I have is myself to protect myself. So just know, and I'm not telling these people to murder people, and I'm not telling these people to commit suicide. So don't say I'm trying to incite some fucking bullshit, but just know in your heart that more people are gonna die. Not just in San Jose, but more people will die in San Jose. More people will commit suicides. There will be more mass shootings. As long as the SJPD is allowed to conduct this fucking torture program. But then most likely the population to be stupid enough to fucking believe that that person had a mental illness. Whatever the fucking police get on the fucking thing and use as their cover up, that's what the fucking growing population is gonna believe most of the time. Most of the population. And they get away with whatever it is they do, whether it's killing somebody unarmed, whether it's fucking harassing citizens. All they have to do is lie and they'll get away with it. Because we the people believe in their lies. No matter how many times they get caught doing dirty shit, that badge just puts you in some type of fucking trance. That badge and that suit, what is it? Women just love a man in a uniform. Well, it seems like everybody loves that motherfucker because they believe any and everything that motherfucker say. If they say that motherfucker had a mental illness, then he had a mental illness. If they say they thought his fucking pencil was a gun, then they thought his pencil was a gun. It could be a lie as stupid as that, and fucking people are gonna go for it. Most people. And the first question they'll ask, well, what did he do? How was he holding the how was he holding the pencil? Was he acting like he was gonna write with it, or was he fisting it in his palm? Like, did he? Like, it gets to the point where the police's fucking lies and cover-ups be so ridiculous that the fucking people, you know, they stick up for the fucking shit. Like, they try and fucking make excuses and shit. Never mind that he killed a little boy inside a fucking Walmart that had a toy gun. a little boy, 5 years old. Never mind that. Was the little boy pointing the cap gun at the cop in the toy aisle? In the toy aisle. Oh man, these police, man, they're allowed to do whatever they want, man. By the way, that was justified as well. Like, that cop got off. It was justifiable that he shot a little boy in the toy section with a cap gun, and on top of that, the cap gun had a little orange piece at the tip of the barrel, so you could tell that it was a toy. So you could fucking tell what it's a toy. And I mean, don't get me wrong. I know there's sometimes you might have to react like that, but for it to be a 5-year-old kid in a fucking toy aisle, I mean, you would think that you could use a little bit better judgment. Especially when you see the fucking orange. You see that the gun is not a threat. At worst, it's a fucking aerosol gun or some shit like that, but a 5-year-old kid ain't gonna be walking around with an aerosol gun. Saying all that to say they get away with anything. So if they can get away with shit like that, then they can get away with targeting us and shit. And getting I mean, not get away with it, but, well, they get away with it, but I mean, get away with covering it up and having the people believe the bullshit. If they can get people to believe that shit, then they can get them to believe anything. Police caught raping people, not just with their own genitals, but with fucking billy clubs, punching women in the holding cell and shit, saying that the women attacked them, and then they played a video back, and it's plain to see that all the woman was doing is fucking yelling. She was in handcuffs. Like, how did she attack you, officer? How did she attack you? I mean, to the point to where you punch her in the face. Not only are these neighborhood watch people way out of line for what they're doing, and whoever it is they're hiring, but these police, they have been designated to protect us, protect and serve. These motherfuckers are crazy, man. They've gone crazy, man. If you just think from well, I guess those days really never existed except in small towns, but if you just think about the Barney Fife days until these days right here, the Andy Griffith days, and I think there was a time police used to know everybody in the neighborhood. There was a time police, after all that beating shit and all that, like, I don't think racism, fully died down, because you got generations and generations of fucking Klan members and all that shit who became cops, and they bring their families on, and not just Klan members, but people with that type of ideology, and so it never really died down. But there was a time when there were police officers that fucking tried to fucking put themselves out there to the community as far as look out for them and greet them, if you will, or whatever. But those days are over. Those fucking days are over, man. Now, instead of solving, well, they never really solve problems, but as far as trying to alleviate situations and shit, they blow them up. they create situations now. And then, they're being pressured by the fucking chief or whoever. So, they don't care how you get those cases. We don't care how you get those cases. You just get them. You got to get so many cases by this. So you got police fucking pulling people over for fucking bullshit, lying to people, saying your lights out, and then fucking searching their fucking cars and shit, fucking, and then you go see if your light was out, and you find out the fucking cop was lying to you and shit, like your light wasn't out. He just fucking said that shit to pull you over and run through your fucking car. Like, once they gotta make that quota. If they don't make that quota, they don't know what. They start fucking scratching their hair out and all types of shit. Like, they become like madmen, and then they just lose. They lose all empathy for any, like, they don't give a fuck who they'll fucking pull an old lady over and lie. And then all that fake pulling people over and shit. They end up killing people and shit. And then they're so fucking, they're so fucking cowardly. Oh man. Yep. That's why there's a lot of shit that goes on. That's why the discrimination, all that shit. Those cops gotta make certain quotas. They gotta lock so many people up annually. And if they don't, I'm not a cop, so I don't know what happens after that, but I'm pretty sure it's not good. Desk work, demotion. Everybody wants to fucking, what is it called? Defund them. Nobody's doing no criminal shit, so they gotta create criminal shit for people to do. And what better way to do that than fucking have all these fucking neighborhood watch fucking criminals go around harassing people, making them flip out so the police can get there and say their predictive policing algorithm is on point, and it's hitting in the locations. Like downtown is a fucking, you would consider downtown probably like a problem point. It used to be a real problem point. So since it's not a problem point, they've locked everybody up pretty much, or scared everybody from coming out here. So, no more crime is big. It's not no crime-ridden place like it used to be. So they're not getting those funds anymore. Like, they're not getting that shit. So they gotta create the crime. Use these fucking weirdos, harass you. You flip out, you knock one of them out, you do something to one of them, they come lock you up. You get locked up, and they mark on the sheet it's from their predictive policing, and then by the time the year is up, they'll have that annual police shit. Oh, crime has dropped in San Jose due to fucking predictive policing, which is fucking complete fucking bullshit. Ain't no fucking computer telling you where a fucking crime is gonna happen before it happens. I don't care how smart that motherfucker is. Unless that motherfucker is literally tapped into everybody's fucking DNA And when somebody thinks is about to say I'm about to commit a murder, that motherfucker sends the police to that motherfucker. Anything other than that, that motherfucker is not telling you that the crime over here is gonna happen before it's not happening like that. And for anybody to fucking believe that a fucking computer, a fucking police computer, for something like that to happen would cost so fucking much fucking money because they have to use satellites and shit. Like, they cannot use that shit on everybody in the fucking world. They cannot. That's why a lot, like, if that shit was so fucking true, it'd be like there would be no fucking body in jail. Like, there are people in jail right now, literally, that did not do nothing. A large portion of people in jail that did not do, they're in there for nothing. And they're fucking, I know people do crimes and shit, but, there are a lot of people in jail for shit that they didn't do. And that's because the police, did some fucking fucked up shit, man. And, like, you take that, you let these fucking computers if there was computers out there that fucking, if they used them for the right reasons, the jails would be underpopulated. Like, there would be there would literally be no need to have so many fucking jails. Because everybody that did anything wrong, excuse me, that's legitimate. Anybody that did anything wrong, the computer would just tap into them and fucking, So if they're not doing that, if they're not trying to find out real fucking cases, like if they're not trying to find out real fucking murders and shit with the fucking satellites, like, what the fuck? What makes you think that they're gonna fucking set a computer in place in every fucking city and town to fucking predict this shit? Like, that shit, come on. These people, man. And if it is real, as far as this predictive police and shit, then they got their priorities fucked up. They got their priorities fucked up because there's a lot of killers walking around, a lot of serial rapists walking around right now that have fucking been on the streets for years, still doing the same shit, touching on babies and shit, stealing babies for trafficking and shit. Where does your fucking predictive policing come in there? Like, does it only fucking predict regular people who aren't doing anything are gonna do something? Is that what it's trying to predict, or is it like predicting important shit? Because you're wasting money. Like, you're literally wasting money. Like, and if it's I guess you're not wasting money if you're experimenting on us and shit and jotting shit down. Experiments cost money, but if you're really doing this for what you say you're doing it for, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons. Because I can tell you one thing: if I haven't done nothing in 11 years, you can count on me not doing nothing again ever in life. Because I'm not doing shit to go back to that fucking. And it's not even just doing the time. The time ain't, you can do the fucking time. It's the leash they put on you after that fucking 3-year fucking parole. And if you fuck up, that shit turns into however many fucking years, and you just gotta live your life on that shit, looking over your back, hoping you don't get pulled over by a fucking piece of shit cop that just wants to fucking lock you up because he pulled you over. He felt you did something wrong. He pulled you over. You didn't do nothing wrong. You still gotta go to jail for him fucking contacting you and shit. Like, that type of fucking bullshit, man. That type of shit. It's not the fucking jail time. Like, if you just doing your time for the crime, But once you get that leash, man, anything can get you locked up. Literally. Fucking argument. An argument with somebody could get you locked up. Fucking pull you over, they can just. You have no rights on that shit, man. You have no fucking rights. The fucking. Man. I remember, like. When I was on that shit, like, I get pulled over. This is long ago, though. This is like. I was young, like 25. Shit like that. But I would get pulled over and be on fucking probation or parole. And they would yank me out my fucking vehicle, sit me on the fucking sidewalk and tear the whole fucking inside of it up. And leave everything just the way it was all fucked up. You know, I had to fucking latch the fucking seats back on, fucking try and straighten the pillows, straighten the seats out because, you know, they couldn't fucking find the lever for the seat to, you know, raise up or whatever, and so they fucking just bent the whole fucking back seat out of shape and all. Man, you just, and they just fucking tear your shit up and leave it just the way they fucking tore it up. Like, that shit, man, that shit's so fucked up. You could put your all into it, like you could be trying to fucking fly straight, like they just fucking, and it's psychological now, I know. Like they just try and fucking keep you in the process of fucking, like they say they, you know, they say shit like fucking don't come back and, you know, you can do it, and they say all this shit to try and fucking, it's to sound good. It's like in their head they know you're not gonna make it, but they want to make it sound good. And the only reason they know you're not gonna make it is because they're gonna make sure that you don't make it. But they're gonna tell you they want you to make it. But they're gonna, you know, it never fails. You know, they tell you they want to help you. All you gotta do is come on time and report and all this shit, and then you go, and then you fucking be sitting in the waiting room for fucking 5 and 6 hours and shit. They tell you to get a job. You get a fucking job. You gotta be on your fucking. You gotta go see your parole officer. You let your parole officer know you gotta be at your job at a certain time. You fucking, you know, he knows what time you gotta be at work. You go there to see him. You feel me? You fucking be in that waiting office. You end up late for work. You feel me? You definitely end up late for work. Yet if you're 3, 4, 5 minutes late, that's a violation. Or it's a point towards violation. Like it'll be a warning next time is violation. You know, that type of shit. Like that's the type of shit you gotta go through as a fucking parolee or probate or on probation. Like them telling you certain shit and then fucking, you know, really they're telling you they want you to make it, but they're really consciously fucking holding you back. It's a wicked system, man. Fucking wicked. And then people say shit like, you don't really want to get off parole. You don't. You know, your parole officer is trying to help you and shit. Like, there's that psychological bullshit. Like, they literally, you know, convince your your family, your parole and shit, literally convinces your family that they're really trying to help you and shit. Meanwhile, they're fucking playing yo-yo with your fucking life. And you try and explain that shit, And people tell you, no, you're just making excuses. You're just making excuses and shit. Like, you're just making excuses. Those people want to help you. Those people want to help you. They tell you fucking correct. The police, I mean, the prison is county or correctional is a correctional facility. You know, to get you fucking in the head of survive, the mindset of surviving on the streets, living like a regular person. You know, they flood your fucking head with all of this, yet you're fucking locked in a cell inside of a warehouse. You're locked inside of a dark, fucking, dingy, dirty fucking warehouse. You know, and then you're in a cell within that warehouse with broken window, with bars on the outside of it, and you're fucking, all you're doing is fucking going to chow. You're going to chow, you're taking a shower, and you're going back to that cell, and then maybe if you're lucky or not, or something, you'll get like 3 hours out of the day. And then you go back to that cell. Or you can go do their fucking school, which is fucking complete bullshit. It's like little kid fucking shit. You can do their schooling like they're not, like, it's GED, like you're not, I mean, unless it's a fucking rare prison, like you're not getting no fucking diploma or nothing. You can get your GED, but after your GED, it don't take that long, you know, especially in there because everything's a rush. So it don't take that long to get your GED. It don't take much to get a GED in there. Then what are you doing with that extra time? You're being turned into a fucking fighting a pit bull or some shit. Like you're being how could you put it? You're being desensitized to humanity. You're becoming institutionalized. And, you know, that's not good because they're like creating monsters, creating criminals and shit. All you're doing is in a cell all day with another fucking criminal. He's telling you about his fucking bullshit. You're telling him about your bullshit. You guys are giving each other new ideas, and then you both go back out and flunk. you both go out and flunk the fucking bullshit that you thought you could do. You thought, okay, I'm not gonna do this, so now I'm gonna do this. Now this sounds better. This sounds more profitable and more easy. Go out there, maybe last for a couple weeks and flunk. Be right back in there. And they know that shit. You know, there's no skills in there. They're not teaching nobody no skills, no life skills. They're just throwing you in a dungeon, teaching you how to be an animal, teaching you how to do more crimes, and putting you around a bunch of fucking fake ass criminals. Oh man. Yeah, man, it's sad. Then, if you happen to graduate that shit and finally get off, plan to fucking do shit the right way, like, I guarantee you if I would have stayed in the fucking doing illegal shit, this shit wouldn't be happening to me right now. I can guarantee if it would have been happening to me, it would still be covert. And you know, they would let me sell drugs for a little while. They would let me do whatever, you know, and then lock me up. And then I would never know that I was being covertly fucking, you know, harassed. Like they would let me go on through life, recycling myself throughout that fucking system and shit. But now since I made a steadfast decision not to do that shit, you feel me? Now they coming out the way they're trying. It's like they're trying to get their fucking. It's like they're trying to get their token they lost. Like I gave them a lot of years. I gave that system a lot of fucking years, man. A lot of fucking years, man. More years than more years than I earned on the street. Like whatever fucking money I made, you know, isn't even close enough to compensate for the years I lost. They need those years back. They want those back. That was a fucking. They got a good money run on me. You can't get those years back. You're not gonna get no new ones off me. I'm not gonna be the one to make you motherfuckers get no fucking bullshit on me. Fucking weirdo snooping around the corner and shit. These motherfuckers is weird, man. I can't say it enough. And they literally be snooping around the corner and shit, like keeping times and shit. Now I figured out why they let the air on my tires and shit. They fucking, not only to fuck with me, but you know, they let the air on my tires and like just get people behind me and shit and film my driving and shit. And you know, like when you, in this big motherfucker, as much weight as it has in it, you know, when I fucking make turns and shit, like the turns, like in this shit right here, it wobbles. Like the van fucking literally wobbles off to the side and shit. So you gotta make wide turns and shit. And you know, they be filming, they be getting behind me and filming it. And it looks like I'm driving fucking reckless probably. Cause it feels that way when I'm trying to control the fucking, I'm trying to control the van and it feels like I'm driving reckless, so I know it looks that way as well. Or not driving reckless, but just not, well, I guess it can be considered driving reckless. But these are the fucking calculated fucking, like, they know exactly what's gonna happen, so they fucking, everything's fucking calculated, man. It's a Fed, it's, federal. The feds, they teach this fucking shit to the police. Militarize our police for the wrong reasons. And now we got fucking police teaching criminals these fucking tactics, which is not a good thing. Because if these fucking, this fucking program ever ends, and it's, these criminals don't really fucking change their lives, then they're gonna employ these tactics on, society. They're gonna employ these tactics that the feds taught them, or that the feds taught the police and the police taught them. They're gonna employ it on other citizens. And you know what? Business is gonna be booming for the police department. Everything's fucking calculated, man. Fucking piece of shit. Chill. Oh man. See the synchronization in this shit? The average person isn't gonna think nothing but, oh, that's just an innocent guy riding his bike. It's all a fucking head game to let you know. It's all a fucking head game. Going, and if they don't know where you're going, they're gonna follow you. That's all that's telling you. Well, I know that's what the synchronization does for me. How they know where you're going, especially if it's a distance, they know your route. They know exactly where you're going. If you go there repeatedly, they know where you're going. I remember in prison, this dude, man, he did this magic trick, man. It was crazy as fuck, and he got everybody all the time, over and over. Like, he would get the same people, like, over and fucking over. Like, he would do it for little small shit too, like commissary, like maybe like a pack of noodles or something like that, you know. And it never failed. He used to ask you a couple questions about what color was your first car, you know. He would like what year were you born, and all this shit, but it's like he knew every fucking thing about you by you telling him that. Like, you could tell him, he would ask you, what year did you get your first favorite dog? It'd be questions like that, and then the answer would be like him telling you exactly what kind of fucking dog you had, and all types of shit like that. Like, he would he would tell you like some fucking out of this world shit, man. And you know, however fucking magic works, however that fucking shit works, man, like I don't know what I was saying. Oh yeah. I forget what I was saying, all that to say though, but like, oh yeah. So it's just just like that, when these people follow you and they're going to where you go before you get there, I mean, they do have mind reading and shit too. They have that technology, but a lot of it is on our fucking, a lot of it is on our normal fucking activities in life. Like, they use us too. Like, they're not just, using technology to predict shit. Like, they're fucking predicting it off of us as well. Like, they'll go as far to make you think, and not just make you think because they do use it, but they'll go as far to make you think they're using it when they're not using it on you at the time. Just by, shit that we don't normally think about, or shit that slips our mind, shit that we tell people that fucking we would never think they would use that type of shit against us. Like, you got a motherfucker waiting on me already. Look at this shit. Waiting on me. Fucking waiting on me. Look at that. mask on now. Not only that, but he has the power to turn off the light right there in that fucking hallway. Tell me that motherfucker wasn't waiting on me, huh? Tell me he wasn't waiting on me. Went right inside and turned off the light. This is the shit these neighborhood criminals fucking do. To psychologically warfare you. Sends you all types of homosexual, taking off his fucking clothes, building and fucking. Like, can you have did that inside the building, sir? Like, why do you. Why do I have to watch you fucking, take off your fucking shirt and switch all your fucking, bullshit outside? Like, why you couldn't have did that inside? Well, they notify him he's on his way by my route. By the route that I take, they know where I'm going, so it's easy for them to fucking call their fucking recruits. Have them come downstairs to wherever I'm going. Or, whatever. And perform their bullshit. I mean, here we got one coming right now. A regular targeted individual knows this. I'm just pointing it out to the people who don't know. So you better understand why these VTA men committed these were fucking coerced into doing what they did, whether it was suicide or both, suicide and murder. This is the type of shit they went through, and it's not like they went through it. It's not like you can tell a person to ignore it. Like, they didn't go through it like one time or a couple times. This isn't like no regular fucking bullshit bullying. Like, this program is designed to make you kill yourself, kill other people. Keep the police in power, keep them with jobs, keep the criminal system in play, because they're like one of the biggest money-making pieces of shit on the planet. Like, literally, you can't even get stock in the fucking police department. Like, I looked into that shit. You can't even get stock in the fucking police department unless you're fucking, you're a cop or you're like a retired cop or something in the, that field. Like, you can't even put stock into that shit. Department, well, sorry to notify you. For those who don't know, they are domestic terrorists. And a lot of the crime and confusion happening in your city right now is being conducted by your local police department. And to fool you, to pull the wool over your eyes, they go there to the crime scene or whatever they've caused in full force to let the general public know that they are united and they got everything under control. They're going to be there on the dot. And you're going to flush your good old hard-earned tax money to them. And they're just going to keep on fucking creating. You're literally paying them to create crime. You're paying your local police department to create crime. And if you ain't doing it nowhere else, you damn sure doing it. We all know you doing it every place else, but we damn sure know you doing it out here in San Jose, California. It's so deep with y'all. Y'all got the neighborhood watch and VTA in on it. This is some good money. You guys are making some good money off the fucking pain and suffering and fucking murder and suicide of fucking not just American citizens, but local American citizens. Like, you're fucking shitting where you live. Good money. I guess it's good money in shitting where you live. It's good money in shitting where you live these days. That used to be a big caution. That used to be a red flag for criminals and white collar criminals. It's rule number one. You never shit where you live. It's probably why you got so many people coming out here from Washington and fucking Ohio and people coming out here from Texas and all these fucking out-of-state license plates. At least they know not to shit where they live. Yep, at least they know not to shit where they live. Or is it that they shit where they live so much that they became recognized and they had to get the hell out the city? They had to get the hell out the city. Ladies and gentlemen, they do exist. For anybody who thought rats and roaches just came in the form of insects, you are highly mistaken. They come in two-legged form too. The big ones, the ones that are hard to get rid of. You thought the little ones were hard to get rid of. You thought the 8-legged ones and the 4-legged ones were hard to get rid of. These motherfuckers right here. Not to mention these ones can actually fucking talk. Oh man. Scumbag police. Fucking the police are fucking scumbags. And they've always been scumbags, but now you can actually just step back. Now you can actually just step back and fucking see how much of a scumbag these police really are. These are like really fucking scumbag cops. I ain't got shit. Life as a target, ladies and gentlemen. That's another rat infested apartment complex. That's another apartment complex they keep their fucking perps at. Fucking smoke all the drugs. It's like a fucking safety center for all drug addicts. Not to step on anybody's choice of poison, but you know, that's where they fucking, that's your safety zone. That's where you can fucking target, you go target people, and then you can go back to your fucking apartment complex and smoke all the fucking drugs and blow your fucking brain out of socket with fucking drugs and shit. Motherfuckers be walking outside looking like straight zombies. All fucked up. Yep. Pamper your fucking slaves with their fucking drug of choice. And you can have them motherfuckers do anything for you. Do anything, perform any act. Get them all twisted and wasted off that bullshit. Oh man. Governmental tactics. Governmental tactics. Oh, we got one. I don't speak English. I don't speak notice how there's always some out of place motherfucker wherever I go. whether it's fucking one side of town to another side of town. People just mysteriously happen to be fucking. It's not a mystery. It's not a mystery at all. All this long ass fucking street, they just had to be fucking right there when I was there. People, you think this shit is not by design? You think this is just some fucking regular fucking shit? I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want to recognize it as regular shit, we can recognize it as regular shit, but then you're gonna have to come to the conclusion that there's a whole lot of fucking coincidence and predictions going on here. But I know I'm not psychic. I also know when shit happens repetitive, and it happens to you on a daily basis, you can predict what's gonna fucking happen. And that's where I'm at. I'm not a psychic or no shit like that, trust me. I'm not. None of that shit. It's a regular person that goes through fucking harassment every fucking day. And this is the bullshit. Why those men committed suicide, the reason why that one man committed murder and suicide, is because you tell the police that this shit is happening to you and they gaslight you. They're a part of it. So if they're pulling the fucking strings, where does that put you psychologically? If you don't know, I'll tell you. Psychologically, that puts you in a fucking mindset of there's nobody's gonna fucking help you. And then you get angry. You get real angry because your constitution is being snatched away from you left and right. Like these people are committing unconstitutional acts against you. So you have to go through that. The police aren't helping you. They're conducting it. So you know when you try and explain, they hurry up and mention the mental evaluation. And again, they know that's gonna deter you because they know that's once you become a part of this shit and then you get connected with the TI communities, you find out there are things what they've done to other targeted individuals. Like you look up target, especially in the UK. In the UK, they're snatching targeted individuals up left and right, throwing them in mental institutions, fucking taking their children and all that crazy shit. Sending them to jail and shit. The UK, man, they're no joke with their fucking bullshit. bullshit targeting. But yeah, man. This is why those men did what they did. And if you ask me, that shit's 100% valid.